was on his dick.
Okay? Listen, Bush did it. Bush was a narc. Bush did 9/11. Bush did it.
Live from the Performing Arts Center at Five Towns College, it's the 2018 Luminaries Awards. And now, please welcome your hosts, the two Jakes.
Hello and welcome to the Luminaries. I'm Jake and he's Jake, and tonight is a big night. It's our first time hosting the Luminaries. And that means...
Oh, wait a minute. Why did you say Jake first?
I don't know, I thought Jake had a better ring to it than Jake.
No, to me, Jake sounds kind of meh, whereas like Jake sounds, it's kind of got like this joie de vivre to it, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not so sure about it. Jake just sounds way better going before Jake. So, what's that supposed to mean, man?
Well, how many Luminaries have you won?
That doesn't matter.
All right, moving on.
Well,
Tonight's a big night, not just for us, but for the Luminaries in general. Today is the first time that the Luminaries will be televised, which means your grandma could see your greatest shame live from the comfort of her home.
which also means we'll be keeping things PG for the night.
Yeah, that's right. So that means you can't say, or
our mother, and the horse that you rode in on. That's definitely out.
and certainly no, and a rusty chainsaw with a jar of mayo. That's definitely out. Now, to introduce our first award, our very own Charles Desjardins.
All right. So we have the audience award here. And we had four blocks, Block A, Block B, Block C, and Block D. We added this award a few years ago, and I'm glad we did. As a filmmaker, the greatest feeling is knowing what you put so much time, money, and effort in is actually working, because the audience is responding better than you anticipated. And for that, I'm going to announce the winners. For Group A, Some Terrible Grief. Come on up, pal.
Thank you. This is always the award that I always shoot for the most because it's from the audience directly. Thank you to everyone who helped me on the film. Thank you for everyone who voted for it. And since my 30 seconds are about out, peace out.
For Group B, Looming Dread. Come on up.
Wow, this means a lot. Thank you. I want to right away thank everyone who helped me make this movie possible, my friends, family, my coworkers who helped donate to it, all my crew, my actors. It seriously means a lot. Thank you so much.
For Group C, Woof.
I don't really have anything to say. Thank you. This is cool. So appreciate it. That's it. I really got nothing. Thank you.
Love it. For Group D, Pasithia. Oh, there you go.
Thanks a lot. John Carlo directed this, but I don't think he's here yet. So, thanks to John. That'll do.
Thank you.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Very good, very good. Okay. This next is the Distinguished Service Award here. We give out this award to our seniors here at FTC every year for all their hard work and dedication to the film video division. Over the last 4 years, I requested to give out to this award because when I first started working here, all these seniors now were freshmen. It's been a crazy 4 years, guys. It's been my pleasure. I was there when you guys first walked into the equipment room, seeing you start out as students and becoming talented young filmmakers. So I have some advice. Life has no problem holding you down because the world does not revolve around you. It's about how many times you can take. Sorry, let me go back to that. It's about how many times you get hit and keep going, and get back up and keep going. That's how you become successful. It's gonna be tough at first, but keep going, keep making stuff. Take a chance of doing something that you love. Now, I'm very happy to present this award to a great student here at Five Towns. In their freshman year, I saw this person's project, and I knew that they would do great things. But as the years went on, I got to know them personally, and I see the hard work and dedication they're willing to put into anything you ask them to do. This year's Distinguished Service Award goes to Joe Delaney.
just wanted to thank you all. But, you know, I wanted to thank Five Towns as well, because Five Towns has provided me the opportunity to meet some of the most talented and creative people that I have ever met. So this is truly an award that I share with all of these people and all of the people that have ever taught me anything. So thank you very much.
Hey, man. Are you doing okay? It's okay to feel the way you're feeling.
Stop.
Listen, Jimmy. I'm here for you.
I don't know what happened, Paulie.
Well, Jimmy, that's the first stage. Bring it in.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're in this for the long haul tonight.
That's right. Tonight is a classy night, so we made sure that you got 5-star catering service. So,
Woo!
donut.
Go on, get your hands in there, everybody. Come on. Come on, you gotta
nice.
pass
There
them
we
all
go.
around. We gotta get those donuts out there.
You want a donut? There we go. Nice.
Come on, they're going by fast. Come on.
All right, make it quick. I gotta run.
We got him. Here it is.
Oh, nice. There we go. Anyone else want a donut? Yeah. There we go. Nice. Anyone else? Donut. Okay.
Just throw.
Oh, you look like you need some donuts. There you go. Buck, you look hungry. No? Shanair? Yeah. You'll take the rest? Okay. Yeah, take it. You got me?
We don't know whose donuts those are.
Yeah. Yeah, we found them over by public safety, so, sorry. Well, this next section is something you're all going to be familiar with, the unproduced screenplays.
That's right, and our next presenter sure knows a thing or two about those. Please welcome to the stage, James Bach.
Recognize. Okay, well, I'm very excited about this new category. Well, how well do you understand characters? What do they want? What do they need? What do they really want? Do you understand the paradigm? The structure is there to give the writer some place to go. The nominees for Best Unproduced Screenplay understand all these questions. The nominees are The Almighties by Dawson Harlow, Heroes and Villains by Colin Drum, Autumn by Nick Giramonte and Dedrick Raymond, A Just Case by Casey Sparaccio, and One Last Time by Joey Gutierrez. And the award goes to Joseph Gutierrez.
So thank you. This is based almost entirely by an entirely true event that I had with my friends when we were playing D&D before I went away to the Navy. And this just means a lot to me, and it's glad that I got to tell the story, and I'm glad I got to win. And I'm very happy and super anxious, so thank you.
And here to present for Best Alternative Film, please welcome the longest standing film faculty member, Mr. Daniel Gallardi.
Okay, this is Best Alternative Film. These are the films that don't fit into a traditional narrative mold. They range from music videos to experimental shorts. Most people consider these to be a category of all-free films that are strange but cool, but my mom would have said they just look a little weird. That being said, these are the nominees for Best Alternative Film.
Down at the Dane.
$1,000 in debt. Wrote this song, send me money. I have no skills, writing music. Pro Tools, hope for the best.
Hush, little baby. Out of body. Ramen Man.
What if we just had some noodles?
That's for poor people, honey.
Not exactly!
And the Sally goes to Out of Body.
I'm not Matt Whalen, but this is really cool.
Please welcome last year's winner for Best Sound Design, FTC graduate Marcus Lewis.
Okay, so learning how important each aspect of film to a production is a major asset to become a filmmaker. Greatly overlooked aspect is sound design. Having great sound design is really like imperative to the creation of the film. So the nominees for Best Sound Design are
Best Sound Design, Eric Fittemont, Fear.
Hold it on! Let me up!
Jacob Cassio, ASWBTUAFBM. Dan Gress and Michael Melly, 1 in a Million. Dan Gruss and Michael Melly, Out of Body.
And the Solly goes to Dan Grease and Michael Melly for Out of Body.
I really have nothing to say, but thank you to Box House for having me and Dan to do sound design all the time, and it's an honor. Thanks again. And that's it.
Shelby McGraw, Channel 24 Action News. Five Towns College, a performing arts school that specializes. Hey, you look stupid. Hold this. Come on. All right. A liberal arts school that turns out hundreds of talented filmmakers every year, or a liberal conspiracy thought up by the Republicans to harvest the tears of stressed out students for the sole purpose of gaining immortality. That's what I'm here to find out. If I'm going to get to the bottom of this, I'm going to have to get to the source. I'm going to have to dig at these professors to see what they know. The first person I will be speaking to is the great Charlie Desjardins. Mr. Desjardins, may I call you Stacy? I don't care.
Well, can I help you?
Can I have your opinions on this school?
My opinions? Well, it's a school, isn't it?
A likely story.
I'm sorry, what's your name?
Shelby McGraw, Action 24.
Nice to meet you, Robbie. You can leave now. We can go.
Would you feel threatened if I told you that I knew Five Towns College was a liberal conspiracy thought up by the Republicans? What? I wasn't hearing a no. I knew that if I was to get more concrete answers, I would have to go to the source, the head honcho himself, James Bach. Did you know that my bitch ex-wife drinks tears? Isn't that fucked up?
Is this an interview?
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out of my office.
But I have some questions that I want to ask you.
Read my lips. Get the fuck out of my office. Now! Move, bitch!
Unfortunately, this is where my investigation concludes. I guess we'll never know the answers. Or will we?
No.
Boys!
Hey!
There you go.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Are these the tears?
Tears of failing students.
How could you?
Nice. Nice tears, man.
Oh, I can't wait. It's just salty.
Salty goodness.
It
tastes like the bone marrow of young children. What's the camera?
Come here, you son of a bitch!
Hey folks, are you ready to make the Luminaries great again? Because I certainly am. We're gonna...
Jake, the hell are you doing?
Hosting the Luminaries, the best Luminaries in history, possibly ever. Even though, let's be frank, the movies all sucked. We're gonna build a wall around Masscom. They're taking our jobs.
Jacob, we said we weren't getting political tonight.
What?
We said we weren't getting political.
What the hell are you talking about? This took me like an hour.
Dude, we were back there for like 5 minutes.
Dude, I don't know how long I was in the makeup chair. I just know I was back there.
Dude, we had one job.
Dude,
Just
I'm not doing this. I'm not. All right, forget it. I'm done. Whatever. Go on without me.
Come on, man. Well, from one soulless monster to another, here to present the award for Best Edit, Justin Andrews.
Let's hear it for our hosts, Jake and Jake. I'm feeling a little funny after eating that donut, but I don't think they would try and dose me. I spoke to our teleprompter before this, and I said, hey, I'm afraid I'm gonna mess this up. Please make the teleprompter slow. My eyes are a little bad tonight, and I can't read really well. So let's give it up for our teleprompter, Arlene Espinal. Let's give it up for Arlene. She's in charge of the words tonight. Thank you, Arlene. So I'll try not to mess this up. Here we go. Skilled editing is as important in the creation of a film as any amount of screenwriting, directing, acting. Though often overlooked, editors bring shots together to make a whole greater than the sum of its parts. Editing is why people like movies. Because in the end, wouldn't we like to edit our own lives? I think we would. I think everyone would like to take out the bad parts, take out the slow parts, and look deeper into the good parts. The nominees for the Best Editing Award are...
Best editing. Giancarlo Estrada, A Future to Believe in. Robert Keith Toman and Monica Scatino, One in a Million. Tristan Kohout, Seer. Adam Noyce, Some Terrible Grief. Marcus Lewis, Woof.
And the Solly Award for Best Editing goes to Tristan Kohout.
This is very unexpected. I definitely wouldn't consider myself an editor, so very unexpected, but thank you very much.
And now, honoring Best Cinematography, our Hollywood trophy, Charles Schneer.
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch no bandit run. Keep your foot hard on the pedal.
Eastbound and down, man. You guys must know a lot about my redneck past. So this is a great award we're giving out here, but even better, I've got a swag bag of great stuff. So who cares about the award? This is going for the swag bag, all right? All right, so John Alton, ASC, wrote that cinematography is painting with light. Vittorio Storaro, ASC, AIC, said that it is more writing with light. Either way, the role of the cinematographer is to tell a story through light, shadow, camera placement, movement, and focus. The nominees for Best Cinematography showed great mastery in the use of all of these elements. And the nominees are
Best Cinematography. Chris Tucci, A Future to Believe in. Jonathan Aravallo, Damn, Barbie Sound. Joseph Delaney, One in a Million. Nick Garamonti, Elegy. Robert Keith Toman, Baby Bitch. Robert Keith Toman, Out of Body.
It was a tough one this year. It was a tough one. So, just so you guys know, the Solly goes to, by the way, the Solly in cinematography, so that's definitely the best one. Goes to Robert Keith Tomey for Baby Bitch. Make sure RK gets this, okay?
Yeah, RK's in France right now, but he'd be very happy about this. So this is really cool. Again, not my award, but thank you.
Hello again. It is I, director and film auteur Salvador Facme. I'm coming to you live from my humble abode to tell you that I hope things are going well at Luminaries. I wish I could be there, but I've been a bit busy being on the lam. The cops have been called and they're on their way, but you know what? I've got some bacon to fry. The last we met, I had just finished my silent film masterpiece, Popcorn, a film that I think is personally one of my favorites. I had a great time working on Popcorn. I appreciate everyone who helped to come work on it. Joe, Doug, Donovan, the guy holding the light right now. And I think, personally, it is a great film, but lo and behold, I submit it to Luminaries, and it's the last film on the screening set list. Not only that, I look at the Luminaries nominations, and there's not a single... It's not there at all! What the hell? I mean, I know that film is a subjective thing, but I think Popcorn is very deserving of its masterpiece status. I mean, it's not like we made Swedish meatballs or anything, but I better stop myself before getting ahead, because I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter at all.
I'm a cork on the ocean, floating over the raging sea. How deep is the ocean? How deep is the ocean? Till I die.
Interesting. It's a busted ass chair. Good to know. Gotta power through. Yeah, that should do it.
Joe, hey.
Oh, hey, what's up, guys?
The hell are you doing here?
Oh, I'm here for the wrestling.
Wrestling?
Wrestling?
It's the Luminaries, dude. Why are you in the audience?
Oh, I just figured best seat in the house, you know.
The best seat in the house is in with everyone else, dude.
No. You're fine. This is. I'll just dwell over here. You guys over there, just kind of.
There's no getting them off.
I'm not getting paid for this. It doesn't matter. All right. Our next award is.
All right, our next category.
We
is,
have so many fan favorite.
Joe, you gotta get off. What? Come on, dude. Just because you're so handsome doesn't mean you can just sit on stage and do whatever you want. Come on, let's go.
Fine. I'll find a seat somewhere else. No, this doesn't bother me at all.
All right, and now to present our Best Acting Awards, from Broadway to off-Broadway to off-Broadway to Five Towns. It just goes to show you, you're never too big to fail. Our very own Marie Danvers.
Thank you. I didn't know how dangerous this thing was, but I guess it's pretty dangerous up here. So there are no small parts, just small actors. Something like that. Anyway, how many times have you heard that? Well, it's true. There are no small parts. Sometimes the supporting role is the most memorable part. Could launch your career. Just ask Jack Black, Matthew McConaughey, Jodie Foster, to name a few. The list goes on and on. The nominees for Best Supporting Actor are...
Best Supporting Actor, Eric Rausch, Looming Dread.
Yeah, Mom. You screamed at your freaking mom. Oh, man, this is hilarious.
Kathy Chimenti, Seer.
Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am what is called a seer. Now, I don't predict people's futures, but I help them escape their fear and anxiety, whatever it is that's preventing them from moving into the future. Now tell me, what is your fear?
Peter Tarantino, Wedgefell.
Getting people back to an actual sense of human kinship, if that's the right word, communication, and to get them back. So Quedgefell is, in every sense of the word, literally, life-changing.
Tony Ann DiFilippo, Wolf.
Oh, come on. Listen, I talked to Steve. All right, I got in a fight with Steve after I saw you. Okay, I don't love him
Sarah,
the way I love you.
You're drunk, all right, and I can't talk to you about us right now, okay? And I'm sorry, and I gotta get my life together. All right, you're right, and I will. I just can't talk to you right now.
Raphael St. James, Wolf.
Tranquilizers, would you? I'm running a sale right now, 2 for 1. I'm also doing a seasonal special on machetes. I got all different kinds. Big ones, sharp ones, tall ones.
No, thank you. Just a wee, please.
All right, no problem. Clearly you guys don't know a deal when you see one.
And the Sully goes to Tony Ann DiFilippo. Congratulations.
Thank you. Obviously, I'm not Tony Ann. She's really great, though, and I'm sure she's going to really appreciate this. And I just want to say, thank you to Tony Ann because she did such a good job. Yeah, thank you, Tony Ann. You did great.
All right, well, now that we have that out of the way, let's talk about Best Actress, me. Wait, what? Bach? Thanks a lot. You slipped that in? You're kind of right, though. It's okay. I want to present this award for a strong female lead, one that understands arc, breakdowns, and subtext, one that can dive deep and find those emotions the screenwriter put in print. A top-notch actress like me. Just kidding. The nominations for Best Actress are...
Best Actress, Claire Lansing, out of Bobby. Joanne Celentano, Some Terrible Griefs.
Was it me? Am I that repulsive now? Did I not? Was I not intimate enough? What did I do wrong?
Marissa Roper, One in a Million.
Well, why not?
Because you just don't want to.
Come on, Natalie. A beautiful girl like you, there's got to be some story. I feel a real connection with you, all right? And I'm not just saying that. I think we could really go places. You know?
I want to know your story.
Monica Scatino, Layla.
You should cut yours like that. Have you ever thought about, getting your hair cut like that?
I think, I just got a haircut, so.
Oh, did you? It looks okay, but his, I always notice when he cuts his hair.
Tristan Kohout, Seer.
And the Sully goes to Melissa Roper.
I didn't know whether or not Marissa was going to be here tonight. This is great. She was wonderful to work with, and I'm sure she'll appreciate this very much. Thanks to everyone.
Sorry, that was Marissa. Well, I'll tell you this much. Best Actor doesn't go to James Bach. I owe him one. Don't you just love it when a man drops his mask and isn't afraid to cry? And on camera, too, with all those people in the room behind the camera staring at him, and he can act like there's nobody there. So badass. Am I allowed to say badass? Badass. The nominees for Best Actor are...
Best Actor, Andreas Montajo, Wolf.
Enough shit today. The girl I love, it's with some douchebag. And she tells me that she doesn't think I'm ever gonna do anything in life because I spend all of my time with you guys getting fucking high. I saw a future with us. And now what? She's with someone else. And where am I? Fucking alone.
Look, Max, I'm sorry.
I was just trying to have a little fun and get your mind off of Sarah. I shouldn't have shoved weed down your pocket. That was a dick move. Bro, you can't keep acting like the world's over just because some stupid girl doesn't love you.
All right, bro, it's cold as hell. Can y'all stop, man? Hit this shit or not?
Kiss my ass, P.
Dylan Poor, A Future to Believe in.
Sulfur in our air and garbage in our ocean is the same technology they want to rely on to fix it, propelling us into a world that will destroy itself. We need to reject these advancements. We need to return to simpler times. I was born. We were born. It was created.
Joseph Delaney, Quedgefell.
Incredible. You know, it gives me goosebumps just talking about it. I have goosebumps right now. And it's, you know, so exciting to me when they run up to me and they say, oh, I have so many questions, I have so many questions. And no matter what their question, I always respond with the same answer. Quedgefell.
Noah League, One in a Million.
It's amazing. Everything's coming together all at once. You know, and I mean, I feel like it's moving so fast. You didn't even tell me your story.
You don't want to know my story.
Well, why not?
Just trust me, you don't want to know.
Oh, come on, Natalie.
Ryan McKeon, A Future to Believe in.
Jesus Christ. Nature. If I were to ask you if you chose to wake up this morning and eat, drink, and breathe, would you say yes? No. It's because you have to.
And the Sully goes to Noah League. Congratulations.
Okay, now I have a second chance at this. This is very, very honoring. We're all so lucky to be a part of a community so loving and supportive of one another. It's a really magical thing. I don't think I'll ever be in a place like this again. So thank you to everyone who worked on this project, and thank you to you all. Thanks.
Let's welcome back Jake and Jake.
Clearly, the film department budget went to Charlie and Merc's stomachs.
Nice, that's a good one. I like that one.
How does it feel that Marcus doesn't go here anymore and he still may beat you in the cinematography award? It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Kashawn Hernandez, I didn't even know you were a student. I always assumed you were just Mike's not as talented shadow. So now I'm Joey.
And Joey sounds like he's moaning constantly, except he gets no pleasure from life.
I don't know what's worse, hearing the sound of your own voice or hearing the way Jake inhales his food. It's always gotta be a weight thing.
Looking at Matt Sharon feels like losing a stop of dynamic range.
At John, every day in the equipment room with you is like being in the middle of a chimpanzee exhibit.
At Nicole, you remind me of my exes because you're fucking leaving us for SBA.
No one cares about pro love anymore.
Cause Sean is in pro love, but his visuals sure ache.
When I heard Jake was hosting, I asked which one. I got disappointed at the fact it was McKay and Stremmel. So was I.
Anthony would be a great DP if I could understand him.
All right, that's
At Film Department, Merc and Charlie, thank you so much for being here. Looking forward to next year.
That's good.
Wow. Man, Jake, everyone looks amazing tonight. It's nice to see everyone so dressed up.
Absolutely.
All right, our next awards are two things no good movie can do without. But after seeing these submissions, we learned plenty of bad films have them too.
Absolutely. Tonight's alum is an absolute who's that of filmmaking. Please welcome to the stage our next presenter, James Bach.
All right. There's a saying that there's the film that you wrote, then there's the film that you shoot, then there's the film that you edit. Keeping the film as close as you can to the one that you wrote is a feat within itself. The story is what keeps us interesting. The nominees for Best Screenplay are
Best Screenplay. Adam Noyce. Everyone is a little bit
Not
gay.
exempt from it either, sir. I don't watch porn.
Okay, I know that's a lie. I know you love watching powerful women dominate men.
How did you... Do not. Have you been spying on me?
Don't have to. You left incognito mode off on the main computer.
But you see, we all have men in our porn.
Adam Noyce. Some terrible grief.
It's taken my whole life to admit. But yes, I am.
And what about me? Does he have a name?
Rob.
Dawson Harlow. UFO.
This right here will erase your memories of tonight. You'll be granted new memories of your choosing, and you will live the rest of your lives content with the knowledge that we will never bother you again.
Whoa. So it can be about anything we want.
Within reason.
So how about we're having a normal day and we're sitting watching TV, and all of a sudden,
Tom Hanks walks in.
Lucas Schloth. Looming Dread.
Bestiality. No artist do. Stop lying to yourself.
What are you doing?
You sure it's done.
I don't need anything you can give, so go away.
Just try it like this.
What? No! You messed it up!
What are you yelling at me for? I've been sitting here the whole time.
excellent. All right. The winner for Best Screenplay. I can open it up. Thanks, Merc. All right, the award goes to Lucas Schloth, Looming Dread.
this is actually incredible. I honestly wasn't expecting to win this. There's just two really important people I didn't thank before that I really need to thank while I'm up here. I'm gonna try my best to do this as quick as I can. I want to thank Charles Schneer first because he was one of the people who helped give me a lot of hope in making this project. And another person I need to thank is someone who's actually been my hero, a game developer by the name of Scott Cawthon. He has helped me through so many times with his words of encouragement. And I just can't thank him enough as well, so thank you.
All right. Directing. Jack of all trades, king of all trades. The freshmen enter the program with ideas and visions of what the director does. They quickly learn that they are the collaborator, not the dictator. Working well with others, communicating, and listening to your crew are key ingredients for the director. The nominees for Best Director goes to,
Best Directing. Giancarlo Estrada, A Future to Believe in. Joseph Delaney, Playback.
Hey guys, this is John Beckett. He's with us now. So what do your folks do?
My mom's a fragrance chemist.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, no fucking clue.
Yo, I gotta see this. Oh my god, dude! Kid's a natural, right? Fucking natural!
Robert Keith Toman, One in a Million.
Just trust me, you don't want to know.
Oh, come on, Natalie. Everybody has a beautiful girl like you. I mean, there's gotta be some story. I'm sorry. I feel a big connection with you.
I want to know your story.
I think things can go really, I think we can really go places.
I want to know your story.
Tristan Cohout, Seer.
I don't know what to tell you. No, Mark, stop! I'm stressed. Don't touch me, get away!
Got it.
and the Solly goes to Joseph Delaney, Playback.
Wow, this is incredible. Thank you so much. I have a few people to thank as well, because without them, I could not have made this film and nothing would be possible. And those two people are my lovely and talented girlfriend, Tristan Cohout, and my best buddy, Dan, and my two boys, Charlie and Merck. So thank you very much.
It's a bumper, you idiot.
Welcome to our equipment ASMR video. Hope you're excited to get those triggers. Yeah. Alright, now I want you to take my picture. Shut the fuck up out there. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. We're gonna go. Black solid flags are great for negative
Hello. For our next award, we spared no expense.
That's right. This award is worth more than the entire film department's budget. Think of how many cameras we could have bought with that $20.
Wow, that's like a week's pay for Charlie. Please welcome to the stage, Rich Anderson.
Before we present this award, I just want to say thank you to Five Towns for allowing me to present this award. Huge honor. So while tonight is a big night for the seniors and the underclassmen are here to... Teleprompter. Thank you. The underclassmen are also here to show off their work and the craft that they have been developing since day one. It takes a lot to make a film. It takes creativity, teamwork, and attention to detail, and is always crafted one shot at a time. The underclassmen in this category are learning these very values and are showcasing their potential for the years to come. Let's take a look at the nominees for Best Undergrad Film.
Best Undergrad. A Future to Believe in, Giancarlo Estrada and Chris Tucci. Elegy, Matthew Sharon. Fear, Andrew Viscosi. Hush Little Baby, Joseph Gutierrez.
And the Solly goes to, I promise I won't mess up, A Future to Believe in, Giancarlo Estrada and Chris Tucci.
Oh man, what an honor to be up here tonight. I've really got to thank Five Towns College for allowing us to be able to create this vision. I gotta thank the cast and crew. I gotta thank Chris Tucci right here. When I asked him if he could run down backwards into a forest with his $4,000 equipment, he said, "What?" Followed by, "All right, I'll figure it out." And that dedication right there to me is something in which inspired the film, it inspired the cast, it inspired the crew, and I couldn't ask for a better collection of people to make this film with. You want to say any words? Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Please welcome former Five Towns College graduates, Philip Russell and Dominic Bazzi, to honor Saul Negrin, ASC, the founding father of the Film and Video Division here at Five Towns College.
Hey everybody.
What's up?
Dom and I are both FTC alumni, and we both acted as Saul's TAs while he taught cinematography classes here. We became very close with Saul, and he inspired us, as he did countless other aspiring cinematography students. Saul was at the very heart of the film division since its inception, and it's thanks to him that Five Towns has such an incredible cinematography program.
Saul gave us the tools that we would need to become freelance cinematographers. Thanks in no small part to what we learned from Saul, many alumni and students have found success in the camera union and as freelance DPs. In honor of him and his incredible impact on this school and his many students, we are proud to present this tribute video to our friend and mentor, Saul Negrin.
Can I have the actor back in, please? I just want to give him a cue. When you get to the mark, you stop there, you look around, with the light.
I'm Saul Negrin, ASC, cinematographer. Went through the ranks and everything that's required to get into this business practically, and I've been in the business for over 60 years. I enjoyed movies ever since I was a kid. I used to go on a Saturday afternoon in New York, where I lived in the Bronx at that time, and I see 2 movies and a chapter and whatever. But Citizen Kane impressed me a great deal. And that part where the youngster is outside and the camera backs up and reveals everybody down the line, and you still see the kid in the back. And they got so much dimension out of that shot. The depth, the spacing, and all of that, it was really impressive. When I was about 15, 16, I had a Model K Kodak, shooting. And then my parents bought me, it was a used Filmo. I have 16 millimeter footage. It was primitive, but it was shot with my friends at the time. I'm even in the film myself, too. In my last year of high school, I got a job with a small film company for $5 a week. Sweep the floors and do everything else, of course, but it was a way of learning. And I started to meet up with a lot of other cinematographers who took me under their wing and worked as an assistant with them. I was working on a picture called Murder Incorporated, and I got a call from the business agent, and he said, I got a job for you as an operator. It turned out to be a softcore porno film, but unionized. And I was the operator on the shoot, and that was my first crack at being behind the camera with responsibility at that point. Across 110th Street, I worked with the first Arri DL that came out. I worked with the prototype. Hey, I told you I'm a dinosaur. We used it for handheld shooting, but it was easy for us to work with since it was an action picture.
Yeah.
It was a very complex move that was made during the course of the dolly, following one and getting to the other. And the way the shot was choreographed required zooms to be done during the movement of the camera so that they wouldn't be seen. But it must have been about 20 some odd moves within the dolly with the actors and so forth performing and trying to blend them in so that they're into the proper compositions at that point. But working with the old type Angenu zoom with the outside finder, it was really, you weren't looking through the system. You were, but you weren't really.
Coochie coo, baby.
The first of the series that I've done was Kojak. We used the XR35 that was more compact than the BNC. And of course we had Arri 2Cs to do more or less the portable stuff. And then when it came to working like on Baker's Dozen and the Lucy Arnaz show, well, we used Panavision equipment. The concert for Bangladesh was an interesting project because it came out of the blue. No rehearsals, 1,200-foot magazines. Of course, we had problems. The motors got hot. And Mo Brown said, get me dry ice, put it in bags, and put it right on top of the BLs to keep the motors cool. We just shot it in a very primitive fashion, but we had a ball. I am now teaching, I'm an associate professor at Five Towns College in Dix Hills, New York. It's giving back what I had for myself. And I've seen the results. Many of my students are in the business now. And that makes me feel that I've done the proper job.
And now a message from the president of Five Towns College, David Cohen.
They just want to come back on. What a great night. Give yourselves a round of applause. This is really, really special to how this has all come together, to see all the different departments working together, the silos coming down for the sake of creativity, to do this tribute to Saul Negrin. It's so nice to see so many alumni back, old friends. Thank you for coming. Saul Negrin, cinematographer, filmmaker, cameraman, director of photography. Saul Negrin, leader, representative. Saul Negrin, husband, father, family man. Saul Negrin, visionary. Saul Negrin, mentor, teacher. Saul Negrin, friend. All of these things describe our friend and colleague, Dr. Saul Negrin, who we miss. Saul was one of the most formative influences on the film video program at Five Towns College, and so it is fair that he is often credited with being the founder. His ideals about filmmaking, storytelling, and teaching clearly provided a lasting influence over the direction of the program then and to this day. Saul was concerned with every aspect of the film program: the equipment, the curriculum, the instructors, the instructional methods, the number of hours that each class met, the days that they met, the types of projects, just to mention a few. At first, when we met, I could feel Saul's passion for the program, but it was only over time that I came to truly understand his motivation. Saul saw the education of young filmmakers and all of you folks as a way for him to leave a lasting impact on the art form, on the craft that he loved so much, and to which he dedicated his life. And you can see it everywhere, in his dedication to his union colleagues, in his commitment to the ongoing professional education, in his devotion to the college, and perhaps most importantly, in the manner that he worked with students. Unquestionably, it was through them, through each of you, that he purposefully intended to leave a lasting mark on the film industry, and he has done just that. Yes, he hoped to do that through the movies he helped to make personally, but mostly through the movies that each of you made and will continue to make. Words alone cannot express the appreciation of the Five Towns College community to Dr. Saul Negrin, and so tonight I am pleased to announce that the film video studios at Five Towns College will be named in honor of Saul, the Saul Negrin Film Video Studio. It is our hope that this will constantly remind us of his contributions and, more importantly, of his standards of excellence. Let every motion picture created here reflect his commitment to excellence. I am also pleased to announce that the college has established a Saul Negrin grant, and so I think I'm supposed to go to the teleprompter. Yes, to the teleprompter. And so I'm pleased to announce that the winner of the Saul Negrin grant, there will be a Saul Negrin, goes to Giancarlo Estrada and Chris Tucci. In many ways, we are all Saul's children, the bearer of the torch that he lit. And so I am honored to introduce you to an outstanding filmmaker and cinematographer in his own right, a cinematographer who has flown across the country to be with us. Please welcome our friend and colleague and Saul's son, Michael Negrin, ASC.
Really a little more than just tickled to be up here, and I know Saul is smiling up there looking down at this, especially since you've named this award the Solly, which I know only a couple of his camera operators called him Solly during his career, and because I always called him Saul or Dad, but he was a great teacher and a great mentor. On the teleprompter, I did write this. This is now going back to the script. I can't thank you enough for this tribute to my dad, Saul. This program that Saul helped to create, I hope it will give you a blueprint and a guide for your career. It's not an easy road, and I'm sure he told all of you who've been his students that it's not, and I'm sure he told you that many times. I'm a graduate of NYU's film program, but more importantly, I graduated from Saul's School of Sink or Swim. You just have to keep trying and keep working and be the best you can possibly be in your craft, whichever craft you've chosen in this business, whether it's pulling focus, operating, lighting, doing props, art directing, production design, whatever it is, or directing. You just got to make it, the movies you make the best you can and keep making them and until someone tells you that you can't make them anymore. And even then, I keep making them. So many of you here, I think, have met my stepmom, Betty, who was married to my dad, and I know they had you at their house, and Saul and Betty were so thrilled to greet you there, and I know that he was really tickled by all the alumni that showed up to share their new film experiences with him, and my wife Kari is also a cinematographer. My kids pay close attention to whether they like my photography or not. So we all say thank you for this tribute to my dad. And the nominees are, and I'm sorry, do I have the nominees here?
My senior project. It's called 1 in a Million.
So basically, we treated it like a 48-hour. I think we just wanted to set the limitation of like the genre and everything. So then
You just have to go with what your gut is, and once you get the shot, you roll with it and you go with the next.
Playback is a film about John Beckett, a troubled teen, who plays on themes of acceptance and morality.
Seer is a story about a young girl who has struggles with all these fears and phobias, so she goes to this psychic woman who eventually helps her overcome these fears, but it doesn't happen in the way that she thought it would happen.
Our film is Some Terrible Grief. It's a story about a couple of many, many, many years where the husband finally comes to terms with his hidden homosexuality.
My film's about kind of just being a teenager. It's about love, it's about finding yourself and that moment in life where you look back and you're like, that's something I remember.
I'm proud of what we made, the fact that, we were able to make it. And the school did give us the opportunity to make it, which I'm extremely thankful for.
It was a blast making this film, and I'm so grateful for everybody that was willing to come on board and troop with us through the painful 48 hours. At the end of the day, we had a lot of fun. We became like a family.
I love the town that I grew up in, and I feel like the town itself is kind of its own personality, so I sort of wrote these characters as a personification of the town itself.
I'm equally excited and nervous for after graduation because I'm not going to have the opportunity to make spectacular films with these guys anymore and work with awesome people like Adam and Kyle and RK. It's going to be a change of pace, but I'm looking forward to it either way.
I'm happy that this is the last film for Five Towns. I'm pretty proud of it. I hope you enjoy.
I am certainly looking forward to whatever we do down the line, and I feel ready to get to work.
Best overall film.
Wow. I have no doubt that Saul would be proud of all these filmmakers. You guys have really done him justice. I have to say, so the award goes to 1 in a Million, Robert Keith Toman and Matt Whelan.
I can speak for RK, but I think we're all pretty speechless here. This is insane. Anyone? I'm gonna step up.
RK would be so proud of this. I know he's certainly had an interesting journey at this school, and you know, I know everybody here appreciates him so much, and maybe a lot of you too. So maybe, yeah, we can just give it a round of applause for him. He's a pleasure to work with, really is. Probably always will be. So, on his behalf. Anybody else? No? Woo!
Thank you.
Hey, is it safe to come out this time? This has been the Luminaries. We want to thank you all so much for joining us either live here in person tonight or on the web.
We've had an amazing time, and it was an honor to perform here for all of you tonight. And to us, you're all winners.
Finally, we'd like to thank everyone in the Mass Comm division for all their hard work tonight and for taking away jobs from film division students.
Good night, all. Drive safe.
Have a great night.
Back on the red carpet after the one and only Luminary event, and I'm here with Dayon Georgievich. So you are well known, you have been involved with a lot of films. What's it like seeing an event like this? Did you enjoy yourself?
I enjoyed myself very much. I was actually quite impressed that the students are quite established and articulate storytellers, and that's what it really attracts us and students in particular, is that we all have a story to tell.
What was your favorite part of tonight's event?
Well, I have to say, I think the honor of naming the studio in Saul's name was really touching for me, because that immortalizes something and represents something that you're giving back to a profession that's been so good to us, and also is helping establish that next generation of emerging cinematographers.
And do you have any words of advice for that next generation?
Yes, I think I would say it's confidence, building the confidence, and being true to your craft. Work every day, do something, with regards to something that you're really passionate about, and particularly developing that craft. And the other is being compassionate and being caring about those who work with you, because it is a collaborative teamwork experience.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being here and talking with us. Now, on the other side of me, I have Diana Sherry Holmes. Is that correct?
Sherry Holmes.
Sherry Holmes. There we go. But you have definitely brought movies, TV shows, big productions to Suffolk County. Tell me a little bit about your job.
We range from permitting and seeing that filmmakers get access to the location that they wish, or how to access that, meaning who to contact, who to call, what kind of paperwork do they need. But we also really try to communicate and network with producers and filmmakers in New York City to encourage them and entice them to come out to Suffolk County, because we have so many wonderful assets out here.
I would have to agree. Now, you have worked with big names. What's it like being around young, aspiring cinematographers here?
It's the same as being around any big names. Seriously. I think the key for somebody in my role in the industry is to make sure that everything is taken care of that we possibly can take care of, and sit back and let the talent tell their story. There's no need for us to intervene or just fawn over the big names. Same with student filmmakers, emerging filmmakers. We need to set them up for success and then let them tell their story. We don't need to involve ourselves.
There we go. Well, you heard it here first. We are all the same here, especially on the red carpet at tonight's event. It was a great event, and we'll be right back very shortly, so make sure you stay tuned on this Facebook Live broadcast. And just like I promised, we are back on the red carpet at tonight's Luminary event. I'm here with winner, Adam Noyes. So how did it feel winning at tonight's event?
I was so happy to get Audience Choice. Audience Choice to me is the #1 award. It's chosen by the people watching it, not by a committee or anything. And I was so happy when they called Some Terrible Grief up there.
What was going through your mind? Like, you have to describe it to us. Tell me what was happening.
What was going through my mind was, yes, oh my God, I won, I won, I won. That was pretty much exactly what was going through my mind.
That's nice. That's really nice. And we have another winner over here, the one and only Joseph Delaney. So how did it feel winning? What was going through your mind?
It just feels like $1 million, you know. It's always great to be recognized for your work, and working with people like Adam and these other people at the school is the biggest pleasure of all. So.
Now, you were honored big time at this event. What was that like? How did that feel? Everyone talking so highly about you.
I think the Distinguished Service Award is an important award, you know, but solely because there is, you know, so many hard workers here. There's so many people that put in so much effort. To be recognized for that is really something special. So I appreciate it so much.
All right. Well, congratulations, guys. I'm very happy for you. This is a really big event at Five Towns. Again, stay tuned because most likely we'll be right back on the red carpet. This time I'm here with Tristan Coel, and she is a big-time winner at tonight's event. What was that like? What film did you win? And describe your film for us.
My film was Seer. I won for Best Editing. I was super surprised, very unexpected. I'm not much of an editor, so very unexpected surprise. You want me to describe it a little bit?
Yeah, just describe your film. Yeah.
All right. It's about a troubled girl who struggles with all these fears and phobias, so she goes to this seer who helps her get over all her fears and helps her overcome her past, and it kind of takes an unexpected twist in the end.
Now, you acted in a few of these films I, was watching. How was it like being an actress?
It's honestly my favorite part of it. It's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun not being yourself, I guess.
And what do you hope to take out of the whole Five Towns experience?
I guess just keep doing things, being active, being on set all the time, acting all the time, being active in writing, doing everything pretty much.
All right, thank you so much, and congratulations. And on this side of me, we have the one and only President David Cohen. So, how proud are you of everyone who worked on tonight's event? What were you thinking? Like, what was going through your head?
I think you just said it, pound proud. So much pride, so much respect for all of the student cinematographers and filmmakers.
If I could just have everyone's attention real quick, please. I have seemed to lost my wallet.
Music students and the audio students.
It has
really
multiple characters.
Everybody together. It was a phenomenal night.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that myself. But also, we were honoring Saul Negrin at this event tonight. How did he impact you, and what did he do for you personally?
Saul wasn't just a member of the faculty, he was a friend. We got to know each other, and we spent a lot of time together thinking about the program and and conceptualizing things, and he's just a friend. We miss him terribly. I don't think the program would be nearly what it is today without his impact. We miss him, and it means so much to us, and I know to our Board of Trustees, to name the studios after him and these awards after him, and even to fund the grants in his name. We can't do enough to thank him and his family and Betty and Michael. Saul was a unique and powerful person. We miss him.
On that note, I would have to agree. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. It has been an amazing night here in the red carpet and in the theater. Thank you for watching on Facebook Live. Thanks to all the Mass Comm and all of the students and faculty that has been a part of this event. You guys were great. And, tune in next time when we have another Facebook Live, because we're doing it really good here at Five Towns College, aren't we?
I would have to agree. It's going great.
All right. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Star Fuentes reporting.